What's up, y'all? My name is Mehi. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am back with another cute hair video. So I tried this fulani type hairstyle with clip-in extensions, and this was my first time trying natural clip-in extensions, and I am absolutely in love with the results. And so if you want the details to the hair, the techniques, the products, keep on watching. And shout out to CurlsQueen for sponsoring this video. Hello, y'all know I like to start off my styles on freshly washed and blow dried hair, and my hair is ready to go. Now let me show you the products that we'll be using for today. Just look at how cute that pink box is. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So in this bag they sent a really nice adjustable bonnet. The color was really pretty and also was super soft. We had some extra clips and also this really nice brush. And finally, introducing the woman of the hour. This hair was great quality, really thick and soft. We're gonna give her a wash pretty soon, but we're gonna set her aside while we braid up our hair. Now, if there's one thing I recommend is to pre-part your sections for several reasons. First, your parts will be super even. Second, it will allow the braiding process to go quicker. And third, it will give you so much flexibility because, like, let's say you want to change up your hair midway through. If it's already braided, you're already kind of boxed into that certain style. But if you're pre-parting, it gives you the flexibility to kind of change the style before it's even braided. So I like to pre-part my sections and then I get to braiding because I feel like that gives me so much more control over the hairstyle. To start off my braids, I'm going in with my tried and true gel, Shine and Jam, and then I'm using this to smooth out the parts and lay down any flyaways before I start braiding. This also allows me to have a lot cleaner and crisp braids. So if you struggle with making your braids neat, use a gel to kind of smooth out the hairs that you don't need, and it'll make it a lot cleaner and crisp. For this technique, I am just braiding it down twice before I add hair, and you want to make sure that your hair gets progressively bigger. There's really not a science to hair, it's more of an art. So you just have to figure out the length, the thickness, and the techniques that work for you and how you like it, and do it. And this is just me doing it one more time just so you guys can see it. So I braid it down twice, add a small piece, braid around, add another piece that's a little bit bigger, braid around, and then I repeat this to make sure that I'm getting the thickness that I want for that particular braid. If I feel like that braid is not thick enough, I'm going to add hair. If I feel like it's getting too thick, I'm going to take away hair. You know what I mean? Do what works for you. So for my ends, I'm actually not braiding it down all the way just because when I put in the clip-ins, I want to make sure that my hair ends at about the same length as the clip-ins. So I'm just actually leaving it braided about halfway. But once I finish that up, I put up the front, and then now I'm going to braid the back in cornrows just so I have my hair tucked away. And you also see that I am pre-parting again just to make life a little bit easier. And for the back, I just did cornrows straight down, and since they're going to be hidden under the extensions, I did not make it crisp, clean, or use a comb. I just braided the cornrows, and then once they were done, I braided them right across so that I only had one piece to tuck in. Once I finished that up, I used 2 bobby pins to just pin my hair away, and it was tucked and neat. Now we gotta wash and revive these curls. The curls are super defined, but I want it to be even more shiny and more defined. And straight out of the box, obviously it needs a little bit of a touch up, and you also want to make sure you wash out any of the chemicals or just anything on there just to make sure that you're putting on, you know, freshly washed and clean hair on top of your head. Once I ran my hair under the water, I went in with shampoo and worked that all throughout the hair. I made sure to use my fingers to comb it out gently. You want to make sure you're gentle because the hair itself is already like processed and treated to be on there. So you don't want to pull and tug so that it's like thinning out before you even start wearing it. And then after I put in my conditioner, I went in and combed it out just so I defined the curls. And I repeated this process for the rest of the bundle. Once I washed and detangled, the hair came out so beautiful. The curls were super defined and shiny, and all I need to do was let it air dry. Now for the most exciting part, all we gotta do is put this look together with the makeup, the hair, and I just know it's gonna turn out so cute. The braids set in really nicely overnight, so now I'm just gonna go in and put the hair on the back and finish up this style. And the hair is all dry and super shiny the next day, so I'm just going in, taking out the clips and clipping it on my head. I started out with the one that had 3 clips and then went to 4. I did another 4, then I did 3, and then just built it up. So you kind of will see the shape of your head and kind of the thickness you like. So just build up the hair how you like it. The hair is super thick and full, so it won't look empty at all or like see-through. You just want to make sure you're building it up and building it up to the coverage that you want. And placing the clips is super easy. Since we're not leaving any hair in between the clips, you want to make sure that the clips, you're placing them right above each other so that the hair is as densely packed together as possible. It gives you a much fuller and cleaner look. So you see here that the hair, I only put, I believe, like 3 wefts on, and it's still pretty full and packed. So for this last top part, I have small space left, so I'm going to go in with 2 small clips instead of 1 long one, just because it's going to fit my head a lot better. Even after finishing up my whole head, I had all of this hair left over. So girl, you will definitely have more than enough hair to achieve this style with this pack of hair. For the last part of the hairstyle, I'm just going through and finishing up the braids and making sure that it stops kind of around the length of the curls. I don't want it to be too long or too short. And then going in, I am going to accessorize with some beads just to add a little bit of personality and a little bit of color. And all I'm doing is going in with my crochet needle, placing the beads on top, and then working that up the braid, pulling that out, and then adding as many braids as I need. I wrapped that around with a rubber band and then just trimmed and cut. And that is pretty much it for accessories. A tip, if you're looking to accessorize with beads like this, make sure that your crochet needle is big enough to handle the amount of beads that you put on. I wanted 3, but only 2 fit on at a time. So just make sure that you're not overloading it so that you get the most efficiency out of it. And this is half of the head done with the beads, and this is my full head all the way done. You see that I still have some like little kinks from where the hair dried, but don't worry, we're gonna go in with some water and work that all the way through and get the curls popping back again. And it wouldn't be a mehi hair video if I didn't have a little dance in the middle. And here are the final results of the hairstyle. I thought the beads added a nice touch and made the style even cuter. The hair is very full, as you see, and the texture is really great. The hair definitely gives super natural because I did something similar on my sister's natural hair a few months ago and it came out very similar. So if you're looking for a cute hairstyle, I highly recommend this fulani type hairstyle with clip-ins. And that is the video for today. Thank you so much for watching, and girl, I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye.